Hi everyone, I'm Edna Dominguez.
And I'm Robert Torres, Admin Aide in Human Resources. And you're listening to episode 29 of Port Waves. As summer comes to an end, the Employees Club is gearing up for events you won't want to miss.
Port Security Officer and Employees Club President Tyree Jones is here to give us a rundown of what they have planned for the rest of 2025. Well, thank you so much for being here, Tyree, and congratulations on being the new president of the Employees Club.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm excited to have you here today to tell our teammates a little bit about what your team has for the rest of the year. And I know you have some exciting news about our new board. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, hi everyone. This is your Employees Club President, Tyree Jones. I'm happy and honored to serve as your Employees Club President. This year, I'll be working alongside Anthony Pelasasa, our first Vice President, Ava Munoz, our second Vice President, Michelle Nin, our Treasurer, and Kristen Budenbach, our Secretary. The Employees Club officers, we serve a 2-year term, so big things are coming in 2027 because we're looking for a whole new board then. So if you guys are trying to be a part of this beautiful board that we established, you guys need to think about it because you have 2 years to think about it.
Yeah, and I know you had a really successful recent event with our ice cream social. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Anthony Pelasasa. He chaired this ice cream social that we did have a few weeks back, and it was a great success. And the funds that were raised were put back into the Employees Club for future events. So we did a good job. We had all flavors of ice cream, so I do want to thank everyone that did participate. And if they didn't want ice cream, they came and gave money, so I do appreciate that.
Yeah, that was a great event. I really enjoyed it. So what's new for the rest of the year? What do you guys have planned?
So this year, we're excited for next month. Everybody say September 19th. Friday, September 19th, we'll be returning back to the Laugh Factory. It's going to be amazing. Laughter is good for the soul. So Laugh Factory will be September 19th. First 10 people, buy one, get one free. The general admission is $40, but they're going to upgrade our tickets to VIP. So we're getting general admission prices, but we'll be VIP that night. So I do appreciate the Laugh Factory for looking out for us and taking care of us.
That's very nice. And for October, do you have any plans to return with the bowling?
Yes. So save the date, guys. October 24th, Cal Bowl. We're going to have our bowling Friday, October 24th. We'll be doing, of course, the costume contest. And it's a great opportunity to connect outside of work. A little friendly bowling competition and costumes to see who will win this year.
Yeah, well, it looks like there's a lot of exciting things out for our employees. And thank you so much for being here to end. I want to say thank you for your team for all the hard work you put into each and every day. And is there anything you want our teammates to know before we wrap up?
I just wanted to say the Employees Club, we had a survey not too long ago, and it seems like a lot of the members would like to connect outside of work during like a happy hour setting. So we're trying to put something together in a few weeks, so be on the lookout for that. Also, if you have fundraiser ideas and would like to plan a future event, we'll love to hear from you. The Employees Club is a nonprofit club, and it's run by the employees for the employees. So our goal is to build friendships with the community, and your opinion does matter, and it's very important to us. So thank you for everyone that's a part of the Employees Club and for helping support us.
I love it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tyree. We're excited to announce that we have expanded our professional development library on LEARN, the learning management system powered by NeoGov.
LEARN now offers more than 1,000 courses. They're self-paced and cover software trainings, professional development skills, and more.
To access LEARN, visit the Employee Experience page on the internet, click on the link, and log in using the single sign-on code POLB. And speaking of trainings, on September 10th, join us for Excel Level 1 from 9 a.m. to noon, and from 1 to 4 p.m., join us for Outlook in a Day training.
And on September 17th, there will be another training on Excel Level 1 from 9 a.m. to noon, and a training on Excel Level 2 from 1 to 4 p.m.
If you are interested in these trainings, they will take place in the 9th floor tech room. Please register through LEARN.
We hope you join us on Wednesday, September 17th from noon to 1 p.m. in the multi-purpose room for Port Page's book club.
In honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, our pick is Catalina by Carla Cornejo Villavicencio.
Catalina is a miracle child who escapes death in Latin America and is raised by her undocumented grandparents in Queens. She's admitted to Harvard, but as an undocumented senior facing graduation, Catalina wrestles with her complicated identity, the elite world around her, and the uncertain future ahead. Navigating secret societies, internships, and a new romance, she seeks to understand what it means to belong and how to save both her family and herself.
If you are interested in joining us, please register through Learn.
We're also hosting hands-on workshops where you'll learn to craft your own papel picado, the intricate cut paper banners that add vibrant color and cultural significance to celebrations throughout Latin America. The workshops will be on Tuesday, September 16th from 11 a.m. to noon, and Tuesday, September 23rd from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. in the second floor training room. Materials will be provided, and please register through Learn. We hope to see you there.
As you probably already know, 2025 marks 20 years since the Port of Long Beach launched the Green Port Policy, kicking off massive investment in clean new technologies and a commitment to our local environment. So with that in mind, we're thrilled to have been joined by Jacob Goldberg, the Port's new manager of the Clean Energy and Resiliency team within the Environmental Planning Division. Jacob leads the charge on advancing clean energy initiatives here at the Port, supporting our goal of carbon neutrality by 2040. He stopped by to tell us more about the initiatives he leads and his new team. Let's take a listen. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Jacob.
Thank you.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about your team and your role at the Port?
Sure, absolutely, and thank you for having me. So, my name is Jacob Goldberg. I'm the new manager of Clean Energy and Resiliency here at the Port of Long Beach in our environmental planning team. So I come from a little over 10 years of experience over at the Port of Los Angeles working in their air quality team and zero emissions technology development. And now I'm managing a team here working on our clean energy initiatives and overall climate resiliency programs related to our Clean Air Action Plan policy in support of the already existing air quality team here and our zero policy overall.
Well, welcome to the team. We're happy to have you here. And for those who may not be familiar, can you tell us a little bit about what the zero policy is and why is it so important?
So the zero policy, that's ZEERO, Zero Emissions Energy Resilient Operations Policy, was adopted recently in 2023, and it's an evolution of a lot of our ongoing clean initiatives related to the Clean Air Action Plan and overall goals for the port moving towards cleaner operations as a whole. It was adopted at the board and covers a wide variety of initiatives and goals related to zero emissions, energy resilient operations, including a goal to achieve carbon neutrality across all of our port administrative work and operations by 2040, supporting the development of alternative clean marine fuels for use by the vessels that call at our port, issues related to hydrogen fuel and supply for zero emissions equipment in and around the port complex, and similar measures, as well as supporting our development of the electrical grid and power connections as our increased power demand associated with cleaner operations is expected to come in the near future.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of amazing work that you're doing. What does that look like for you on a day-to-day basis, or what does that consist of?
Yeah, so our team we're a new group here in environmental planning, kind of spinning out of and supporting the air quality team's work that has expanded over the last few years of the Clean Air Action Plan in pursuit of the zero emissions goals. So a lot of our work is in these ongoing relationships, developing plans and policies related to zero emissions, alternative fuels, and so on. For example, we are supporting our management team on the Green Shipping Corridor initiatives, which folks may have heard a little bit about here and there, where we're partnering with our friends across the Bay in Los Angeles, but also across the Pacific. We have some partnerships specifically with the Port of Shanghai and the Port of Singapore to focus efforts on decarbonizing shipping, specifically between our respective port complexes.
Can you talk to us about some of the initiatives that your team is working on? I know you mentioned that your team is a new team. I'm sure very exciting for you, especially leading that team. Tell us a little bit about some of the initiatives that you're working on, as it relates to clean energy.
Yeah, so a really good example is a follow-up to the Clean Marine Fuel Study. So just recently, in December of last year, the Port of Long Beach published a Clean Marine Fuels assessment kind of covering all the various alternative fuels that ocean-going vessels are beginning to look at as a shipping line, from LNG, methanol, ammonia, future fuels, hydrogen as well, that may propel our ships into the future when we're trying to decarbonize ocean shipping as a whole. So there's an overview document, it's up on our website now, that people can take a look at, which is great kind of background information. But now we really need to kind of take a look at, okay, so how do we turn that into an action that we can actually accomplish? What does our port need to do to be ready to support those fuels as shipping lines begin to show up looking to have them? So we've kicked off a feasibility assessment that's going to take a deeper dive into those near-term fuels that we expect to show up that I just mentioned, and what type of policies need to be in place at the port level, at the local level, at the state level, to ensure that those adoptions are smooth and ready for when the vessels need them.
Yeah. And what are you most looking forward to with this new team?
Everything about this is really exciting. Honestly, we're getting to explore dynamic new technologies in critical sector to kind of everyday life around the United States, right? I'm sure folks listening to this have heard a lot about the economic impact of the port and all the work we do. So my team gets to look at, with the support of the rest of environmental planning, how do we keep that kind of vital economic effort moving cleanly and effectively into the future? Sustainability kind of throughout this whole system, and ultimate climate resiliency. And so we're looking at brand new technologies, developing batteries, new clean systems, fuel systems that are barely, just being designed, and getting to talk with all the industries about how do we make this stuff work in real life. So every day is exciting and fascinating just across the whole board.
Every day is a new adventure, right? At the Port of Long Beach. So
it always is.
Yeah, it sounds exciting. You guys are doing an amazing job, and getting to be a part of all those initiatives. You must be very excited for what's to come and all the work you've done before and all of that. But lastly, I would like to ask you, what is one message or something that you'd like for our port teammates to take away from this discussion?
The main takeaway message is that we're here, that we exist. We're a young new group looking to support you guys. Everybody here at the port, when you're hearing the word sustainability, thinking about your part of this whole crazy puzzle that is the Port of Long Beach. We're subject matter experts when it comes to clean technology, greenhouse gas emissions, cleaning up our operation, right? Like I mentioned, under the zero policy, there's a goal for our administrative operations to be net carbon neutral by 2040. That's in our mandate. We're here to support you guys. We're looking forward to those connections. So let us know how we can help you. Reach out, let's talk, and let's plan for the future.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what your team does in the future, and welcome again to the port.
Thank you. I'm excited too.
Thank you, Jacob. Now, let's welcome the newest additions of the Port family. Kate Kuykendall and Jeffrey Forney in Communications.
Madeline Secchia in Business Development.
Anthony Tuivaiti in Tenant Services.
Hector Aldana and Un Chun in Construction Management.
And Alexis Valdez in Executive.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Port Waves. If you have any ideas for future episodes or any feedback, please email us at employeeexperience@polb.com.
Port Waves is made possible by your hosts, Robert Torres
And Edna Dominguez. It is produced by Chris Berry and Kevin Walker.